Hey guys, it's Pucca. Welcome back to another 30-minute lunch break segment. I look crazy, but period. Today I got my little button-up shirt on because my team lead was like, "Where's your shirt?" And I'm just like, so I had to go change. I usually just wear a sweater over it so you don't really notice me not having my shirt on, but it's like hot. But yeah, today we're at Panera. I got a Greek goddess Cobb salad with like Caesar dressing. I'm waiting for them to bring it out. But y'all, I realized something. So today it was like my machine was just not working properly per usual. But the oranges are like really, really huge. So it just wasn't going in correctly. And it was just messing up just a lot of crap. And like customers were like coming and we were telling them 10-15 minutes, and like for example, I told Leslie 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes passed, there's a line, she ain't come back, so I was giving out the orange juice. Because on top of us telling them 10-15 minutes, it wasn't even like the machine wasn't working in 10-15 minutes time. Like it wasn't producing the oranges. Like the oranges are like this big and they're producing like this much amount of juice. So it was just all messed up, honestly. And I just had it. I just had it. Like I'm just over it in general. But yeah, so my coworker, her mom's like in the hospital, whatever, and she just going through stuff. And her mom's like, obviously older. But I realized I think my stuff is coming out. Oh, no, it's not. But I realized that you really can't change someone, especially like a parent, after like so many years. Like what our parents do to us now or did to us when we were younger, like they're at an age where like they aren't gonna change. And like, I guess it is mine. Nope, it's not mine. Okay. But they're at an age where it's like, I don't think they're ever gonna change. It's like, when adults reach a certain age, they just don't fucking change. And I really think that is like how it is. And I just hope like me, I want to have like 6 kids, but like this generation makes me not want to have kids at all. And I already know when I get pregnant, I'm gonna be in a whole bunch of pain because I'm already in pain without being pregnant with my period. So it's just like I'm in for a ball of pain. But it's just like, I don't want to disclose too much of her information, but her mom was just being like mentally and like physically abusive to her. And now her mom's in the hospital and she's like taking care of her. And it's just like, she's like feeling sick every time she visits her mom or whatever. And I'm just like, bro, those them evil ass spirits. And I believe in spirit. Who you looking for? And I believe in spirit. So it's just like, I told her, I'm like, you better stop visiting your mama. Because my coworker has like 4 kids as well. So it's just like, you can't be bringing them evil spirits back to your house, back to where your kids live. Like, you got to take care of yourself. And I'm telling her, I'm like, I'm proud of you for going to see your mom. Because other people... Okay, I think he finally realized this is my car. Hello.
Why you hide?
I'm not hiding. I was here.
No.
I was here the whole time.
Are you serious?
I looked at you. Thank you. But I just realized, y'all forgot what I was saying. He just distracted me. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was telling her that, I'm proud of her because other people would have not went to see her mom, especially if they're being like physically and mentally abusive to her. I feel like all of us grew up with some sort of like emotional, mental trauma from our parents. I'm speaking for myself, or like, because my parents are Caribbean, so my mom's Caribbean, so I dealt with like a lot of shit that was done to her because of my mom, because of parents not growing up in a well good go. Like an emotional like family, and it's just like it travels through generations, and I'm just really trying to not let that be my kids' generation. Like when I have kids, I'm not trying to be that person that my mom was to me, because there's still stuff I haven't healed from. Like there's still stuff I resent my mom from. There's like so much shit. There's still stuff that I don't know how to cope with because my mom never taught me. Like my mom wasn't there for me. Like I was there for myself. So it's just like, I don't want this to be like a sad segment, but like I just want people who are going through the same thing I'm going through to know that, like, bro, like it's okay. Like forgiveness doesn't happen overnight, and even though we may want to forgive someone now, you know, especially if your mom is sick, you would just want to be like, bro, I just want to like just be the bigger person and just do that. Like sometimes it's hard being the bigger person. Like people say like that shit is easy. Like that shit is not easy, bro. Like especially when your mom's being like a bitch, like that shit ain't fucking easy. Like it's not. So I don't want people to be telling y'all, hey, like, oh, like I seen this post, it was like, oh, if you're mad about something from 2 months ago and you never said nothing, and you never said nothing about it, don't even bring it up, because it's not, it's like it's not a factor anymore. And I saw that post and I'm like, no, fuck no, because if my friend does something to me 2 fucking months ago and that shit still weighs heavy on my fucking heart and I'm angry about it, I'm gonna talk about it. And if anyone that you fuck with or any friend that you have tell you that shit, then y'all shouldn't be friends. Because people really nowadays, especially this generation, they be trying to not to validate people's feelings, and I think that's so fucked up. Like if I'm feeling some sort of way, it's okay for me to tell you that I'm feeling some sort of way. You don't have to validate it, but you can listen to it. Sometimes it's not all about getting the answer that they expect to give to you. Sometimes it's just about the person hearing you out that fixes the problem. So literally, like, I just don't let people not validate your feelings. Like if you feel a certain way, that's okay. I'm like saying this wrong, but I know you probably get what I'm trying to say. But like we're all allowed to feel or to take what someone said to us in a different way, because we're not them. And it's like, if someone tells you how they feel and you're like, what the fuck, like what the fuck is this bitch talking about, you can explain to them that it wasn't like that and that they took it the wrong way, but don't force it down their throats, because we're not the same people. Like, and people really gotta understand that. Hold on, I gotta move this cart. But yeah, it's just validate people's feelings like you would want people to validate your feelings when you're feeling some type of way. And I feel like people, like parents, just don't be raising their kids properly. And that's understandable, because when you're a new parent, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like you don't know what you're doing. So it's understandable. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. That's probably what this 30-minute segment's gonna be about. But yeah, like I just think, look at the salad, yummy. They should give me some more avocados. They were stingy. They're stingy. Hold on. But yeah, guys, I just felt so bad for her, because she was just telling me like, oh, you know, I accept her. I accept it because, you know, that's my mother. And I'm like, girl, like, just because you say you want to heal don't mean you're going to heal that instant. Like, healing doesn't work like that. And I realized that, like, I want to heal from, like, the past shit that people did to me. And I be like, oh, yeah, fuck them. But, like, no, when they do that shit again, or when I see something that reminds me of that person, I'm like, that fucking bitch. Like, sorry for the language. But, like, I get aggravated. And that just reminds me that healing doesn't take place when we want to. Like, it's a process. And people need to realize that, especially in this generation. Like, my mama could have been beating my ass every fucking day. And I'm sitting here, oh yeah, I forgive her. But deep down, I know I ain't forgive her. But yeah, y'all. that's basically it. But yeah, basically today she just going through it, and I'm like, I'm proud of you. Like, regardless of how much of a bitch your mom's acting, I'm still proud of you. And I'm feeling for her, because she telling me, like, oh, you know, I'm over it. But, like, you can see it in her face. You know when people tell you something, and you just like, bitch, like, I know you ain't over it. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay to not be over something that someone did to you that was fucked up. Oh, my God, it's not closing. Freaking gosh. Finally. And I shake it up like this, because I want the... Oh, it came out. I'm not gonna like that, because hopefully no coronas on that shit. I usually lick it off my finger, but not today. But yeah, she was just like, I'm over it. And I'm just like, girl, like, if you was over it, you wouldn't be as mad as you are right now. Because her mom's still doing fucked up shit, even though she in the hospital. But I'm like, and that's okay. Like, you don't gotta be this tough boss person that you give us out. Look at this. This shit green. Like, this shit tastes so healthy. I know you're like, oh, it's a salad, but like, these leaves are so bitter. Sorry. I'm scared it's gonna flick on my eyeball or something. Sorry. This thing is like so bitter. Cause like the I think it's the purple ones. But yeah, just food for thought. Don't let people not invalidate your feelings just because they don't agree with it. Because we feel something for a reason. And I do sometimes, like, when someone says something to me, I listen. Like, I've never told people, like, to shut up, stop talking to me. I listen to their feelings. But sometimes I feel like people don't listen to mine. But I know, as a human, like, our issues that we be so quick to get offended. And I do that too. We be so quick to get offended when people are just trying to explain themselves. They need some more bacon. And we be so quick to react. We don't sit down and be like, hey, maybe this person is right. We just be so quick to stand up for ourselves. And I feel like it happens a lot when you feel like, when you grew up feeling like you were being attacked. That's like our first mechanism. So if you feel like that, take a couple seconds, relax, and then approach the situation. Or tell them, hey, thanks for telling me how you feel. Give me a moment to respond. These tomatoes are so good. That was so bitter. I'm mad they didn't have ranch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I could go on and on about this, but I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to sit here and listen to all this damn bickering that I'm doing. So I'm just gonna fast forward the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for listening to me. Get this salad. It's a bomb.com. And make sure you guys are staying safe because the virus is still out here.